Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Legends of Arcadia Genesis. Our intrepid party of 3 heroes heads off to the north in search of elves.
For the term adventurers, much more neutral.
There we go, adventurers. Wonderful, love it. Nix, would you roll me a d20, please?
Yes.
Roll
Is
well.
I good or bad?
What does good or bad mean?
60.
Okay. And
That's how many elves there are.
I'm taking it.
You know, if they're by the book, one hit die elves,
Hmm.
we might be able to take 16 of them.
Yeah, well, he can't hurt me, so.
Raekwon, would you give me a d4 plus 1?
3.
Well, party, you head up, and as you get to just before the river, actually, let's just move us back a wee bit. As you approach the river, you can see coming in your direction from the woods are 3 elves. They have a pack animal with them in the form of a large horned stag with saddlebags thrown over its back. It does not seem to have reins or leashes or anything that would tie it to the creatures or allow the elves to steer it in any way, shape, or form. 2 of the elves are wearing leather armor and have bows and long swords at their sides. The other elf has no armor and is wearing these glorious red and gold robes with a deeply, thick puffs of silver across them.
Mm-hmm. I'll turn to the point and say, let me take a stab at this. Maybe we can do this through negotiation.
Why? If these creatures are in league with the Necromancer, they should be put to the sword.
To be cleansed. I will.
Well, all right.
I cast prayer.
Okay.
Praise Abaddon. I mean Malchus. Grant me your chaotic energies.
Malchus probably fucking loved that.
Do they get within 60 feet of us?
You see them at a much greater range. I would like
So
to know
are you waiting to pray so that they're within range?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. When they're in range.
Yeah, I think we continue walking towards them, whispering amongst ourselves about whether or not these elves deserve to live.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll say well, I'm for negotiating, but if Isual just wants to go in guns blazing, I'll follow their lead.
I really don't have much of a backbone. You can kind of push me around willy-nilly.
As long as it involves murder.
I guess, yeah. The only backbone
let's
I
see what
have
we
is
can
that
do here.
sword made out of a spine.
The elves begin to approach, and once they get, about 100... once they get about 60 feet away, and Abaddon starts chanting to himself, the 2...
I'll wave once we get to about 100 feet. 100 feet is that's talking distance, right?
It's a long talking distance. You'd have to sort of shout, but you could do it.
Which, that's pretty normal for hailing people on the road, right? You would talk
I think so. Yeah.
I'll say, hail!
The robed elf will wave at you. The other 2 sort of step in front of him, and he pushes past them and approaches you guys. And says in a relatively common accent, "Hello, friends, humans from the southern lands. I come to visit and to trade and to form
Excellent. We've
good
come to trade
relations."
ourselves.
Excellent. I told you, he says, turning back to his friends and then changing into Elven real quick and babbling at them in Elven, and then turns back to you. My people have long thought that I was insane for offering to work with the humans and trade with you all. But I see there are like-minded folks among you. Please, let us communicate. And he walks within, normal
He's
conversation
literally the
range.
Kale of the elves. That's who this guy is.
So wait,
we'll
Neal,
see how
this
it
guy
goes.
stepped forward and the other 2 are further back, is that right?
They were further back. They're following up behind him, so they can be.
And
they're
I'll
clearly
probably
some sort of guard.
walk. Yeah, and I'll walk ahead of the party here, so I'm kind of on my own with these 3, unless the other 2 behind me decide to follow.
I follow behind, and I think I speak up, and I say, alas, we come on dark wings bringing grim tidings.
There are dark deeds being done in our woods as well. It would behoove us to share this information for our mutual benefit.
So you are aware then. We've been in your woods once before, hunting an evil necromancer, and were led astray by one of your number. An elf in league with the Dark One.
One of the
Gave us...
guards behind him says a couple of quick, harsh words in Elven that you can't understand.
I thought there were
led
no
us
languages.
There is apparently an Elven language.
Okay.
An elf led us astray, gave us confusing directions, attempted to shake us off the necromancer's trail. We prevailed anyways and cleansed his lair, but we've come back to hunt this betrayer and pluck his eyes from his skull.
The negotiator among them looks concerned and then turns his head slightly and he's like, I see, but you are not human, are you? I have not come to speak with you, outsider. I have come to speak to the humans, the malleable people of the world, our southern friends and neighbors.
Oh yes, very malleable. In fact, I've come with a very proposal on that front. Actually, you see, we both have something the other could use. I propose a trade. I would like to trade eyes.
Excuse me? Oh, you would like us to tell you what we know of the world, and you tell us what you... I understand, yes, we've come to share knowledge as well.
No, I think you misunderstand. I would like to take the eyes that are in my head and put them in your head, and take the eyes that are in your head and put them in my head. We have... Malchus is a great friend of mine, and he would absolutely facilitate this exchange. If you think about it, what better way could there be to come to a better understanding of each other's people than to look at the world through each other's eyes, to gain a greater perspective that we could never normally have?
He starts to take a couple of steps backwards, and the two soldiers standing behind him quickly move in front of him.
Fear not, elves, for if you don't agree, we shall make the trade anyway. And I want to cast a spell, Neal. And I don't know if you're going to make me roll initiative, but...
Yeah, I think we have reached
I think when
the
he
point of
steps back and the
initiative.
guards come forward, Kale will say, suit yourself, and I'm also going to start casting the spell.
Alrighty, let's roll initiative. Wow.
So I'm in front, right, with like the other two a little ways behind me.
yeah, I think so. Although...
Let me do
I think I was at your flank, and then the elf dismissed me, and I maybe stepped back, and you stepped... So you're like
you might want to
to
step back.
Wait,
no.
no.
On this.
Elves are immune to
I have an
paralysis.
initiative thing. That's right. There's a button. For
They aren't
this.
immune, but they might be like 90% immune or something shitty.
To illusions, right?
Charm and stuff.
Okay. I thought they also had like illusion immunity because
Sleep.
they're
I think they've got 90% immunity to sleep and charm, and that might include hold person. I don't know if it does.
Okay, I guess we'll see. Doesn't look like
Sleep and charm relate, yeah. I don't think... I think hold person is...
Gonna work.
not-
whole person is a charm spell. Yeah,
No, it's not.
it is. Pretty sure. I'll double
Just-
check.
it's
but
a-
Surely not. Charm. How could it be charm?
It's a charm spell. It doesn't like
Saturation.
rigid. It holds them in place mentally, right?
I think by charm, they literally mean charm person
Yeah.
and variants thereof. And literally...
Whole person is
literally-
an enchantment / charm spell.
It's
They
not.
aren't
It's
immune. They're immune
abjuration.
to charm person, not to.
I thought it was all
not to the whole,
charm-related
not the whole
magics,
sphere.
because they specify it under the wisdom stat. Like I would get a bonus. Like Van Helsing would have a bonus against hold person because of his high wisdom, and I
Yeah.
think elves share that same property.
No, it's specifically immunity to all charm and sleep. So charm in italics, I think referring.
It's a mind affecting spell, which is why you get the wisdom bonus.
Mhm.
Yeah, and hold person is a mind affecting spell.
Yeah, but they're not immune to mind
I
affecting
love how we don't
spells.
even need a DM. We just like yell at each other and DM for ourselves.
I don't know. I think they get the bonus, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. leave it up to Neal.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Looks like I'm going last.
Yes. So
we'll see what happens there.
Oh, just
first-
look at those! Look at those tokens. Black cloaks. These are definitely in league with the necromancer.
these are necromancer elves.
The negotiator, the communicator, the diplomat, the one who thought humans could be worked with for the betterment of all, goes first and retreats all the way back to the stag and puts a hand on the stag's neck when Abaddon takes their turn.
All right, I'm going to cast Hold Person at the wizard.
Okay.
And the wizard alone. So he
Uh,
gets a
Target
negative.
D4 people with hold person.
Yeah, if he gets a negative to his save and he's out.
I don't think so. I don't think hold person does it.
No, yeah, it does, yeah. I'm sure it does.
Um,
Right now?
If only 2 persons each. So it is a different penalty
if
based
the
on
spell
how many
it-
you choose.
Yeah, so I'm only casting at him. If the spell is
Okay,
cast
yeah,
at only one
-2.
person, yeah, -2. So
Great.
he's not within 20 feet of the others anyway.
So
So
did you or did you not cast the prayer?
yeah, I did cast the prayer.
Okay.
It's not been 5 minutes yet, Neil, right? So
No, it's been like
yeah.
2 minutes of talking.
But-
So
yeah.
3
But
more
it
minutes
doesn't
on the
affect. You didn't get them with it, but you did get us with it.
yeah.
turn. Okay. The elf will make a saving throw.
Adjusted for wisdom, -2.
-2.
passes,
so it's
we're in trouble.
5. Okay. The elf that is holding the stag freezes in place. And Izul, Angel of Death, takes their turn.
I draw my flaming sword from the heavens above and go to close with the archers. Are they standing next to each other?
Yeah, the tokens have bows. They have bows, but they have gone for their swords because you guys are in melee.
I mean, that's fine. Is Kale casting a spell that's going to blow us all up? So that maybe
Guess you'll have to find out.
That look.
I mean, I cast my spell first. When is your initiative?
After everybody else. So
So my movement takes place after the spell is cast, correct?
Yes.
But I guess it's on initiative 10.
So
Like
what
I
are
draw
you
a flaming sword.
Yeah.
And then I move within range, and Kale stinking clouds me or something.
Well,
Sure,
the
whatever.
2 elven warriors will go before Kale, and they will step to you and make attacks.
me or Iswal?
Izul, who's standing in front. Yeah.
Okay.
First one will strike at Izul with a. Do some quick math here. With a modified 20 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
I did my math wrong. Modified 19.
Yeah, AC 17.
Plus 20. Yeah. Okay. And they will strike at you. 9 points of damage. Ooh. Wonderful
ha-
blow.
I call DM hacks. What are they even? What with a sword?
Long swords? Yeah.
They have strength bonus.
No, they have
What else has high
specialization.
Oh,
The
right, then.
second one will go and will move past the elf. Not the elf, the angel
Provoking
of
an
death,
attack of
provoking
opportunity?
an attack of opportunity to come to the wizard.
with a back attack, maybe flank back attack, right?
They'll break off to the side to go around you, so it'll be a flank.
Nah, miss.
Yeah. Whoosh. And come up in the direction of Kale and strike with a 19 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah.
Do we just have spells fizzle if I get hit, or is it
Yes,
a con
they
save
fizzle.
to like hold concentration?
No, just flat out fizzle.
Okay.
So they strike you,
Okay.
breaking your concentration for 5 points of damage. And
Okay.
then Kale, whose spell fizzles, can take a regular action.
Sure. I will pull out my quarterstaff and take a swing with that. Then plus 3 to
Plus
hit.
1.
We're
Oh!
There's one from prayer as well.
oh, so 24 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's by 10. They're wearing leather armor.
They're wearing leather.
Nice roll, Sean. This guy thinks he's so fucking slick, right? He takes the attack of opportunity. Oh, yeah, I'm going to one-shot the wizard. Kabow! Right in the face with a Githyanki or whatever it's called.
Githka.
Githka, yeah.
Yaki would
What is
actually be
what
pretty
is the
funny.
damage on the
to
Githka again? I have it listed. Was it 2d4? Was what we were talking about?
I think it's a double. I think it's a double ultra spear.
It's 2d4 plus 1.
Okay, it's 2d. Yeah, it
Can
was
you
2d4
even
for the
imagine?
Ultra Spear. Okay. So it'll be 44 plus 2.
Okay, so you rolled a 24. You clear by 5. You do not clear by 10.
Okay, so it's going to be 44 plus 2. The elf takes 14 points of damage.
Did you include the +1 from prayer?
Is it bonus damage for prayer as well?
Just check.
I know it's
yes,
a bonus
I believe
hit,
so.
but okay. In that case, it'd be 15
Yes,
points of
it's
damage.
bonus damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 15 damage.
Okay. Let me just roll some HP for them. Give you
Is
a bar to
Kale
see.
the most badass wizard that ever lived, or what?
I mean, have you seen his stinking
Yes,
snap?
until he lands a critical hit on me and I die.
He's pretty badass.
Yeah.
We used a lot of DM hacks, but Devon's pretty nasty in combat. If you watch
okay.
that Dancing with Death campaign, he's like a. And Neal also had a fist wizard that
I saw that one.
crazy shit.
I
Jesus
don't know if badass is the right word for him.
Yeah, I don't know if he rolled quite as well, but like doing martial arts combined with wizard touch attacks
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
makes some pretty.
So, Kale, you crack this elf upside the head. You know,
Jesus,
the face.
these are some high-level elves.
Yeah.
The face is smattered with cracked bone and blood. Teeth come flying out
It
of her
feels like
mouth.
one of those RPGs where the NPCs scale to like match the character level.
The bandits are wearing glass armor.
I don't think anyone gets a second attack this round. The elf
No.
is held, and the stag stands there and watches. But you can see it like, what do you call it when they like rut the ground? But rutting's with the antlers. They stamp, kick the ground. There's a term for pawing. Maybe it's pawing at the ground.
I think it's stamping.
Stamping. Okay.
I honestly think they stamp.
I'm going to shout for Abaddon to take my position as a thing,
All right, then let's roll initiatives.
but I can't do anything yet.
My initiative's pretty low, so I mean high, so hopefully I get there in time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Splendid, Abaddon. You go first.
Yeah, I will
Let me
intercede,
re-roll in here.
and I'll intercede in front of Kale.
Right. So
And
we
take
have
a swing at this
said
elf.
you can switch positions with someone, but it'll provoke an attack to like an AO on someone. You guys can decide who gets the AO, but to like to do a swap
Just
Okay.
back attack him.
Nah,
Switcheroo.
because he
That's
wants
no-
to take he wants to pull aggro, which is going to be a a non-risky maneuver.
There's no aggro if he's dead. Just hit him in the back of the head.
yeah, no. Okay, I'll do that. I'll come up behind him and attack him from behind instead. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if
will,
he turns to face you, Kale can retreat.
So I'm still in
without-
melee
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So
the elf
does he
will
turn
pivot,
around?
so he's like
Yeah.
flanking, looking at both of you
Okay,
from
so
the sides.
he's flanked. So it's a get a +1 here.
I'm gonna trust that Abaddon's gonna pull aggro then.
So that's
and
a
I'm gonna start
17.
casting a spell.
Is a hit.
No, wait. I think I'm already accounting for the prayer. I am already accounting. It's a 16.
Okay.
Still a hit. Plus back attack.
16 is a hit. With the
flank
flank is
is plus
17
flank,
is
yeah.
still a hit. Yep.
Okay. For 4 damage and the impact from the. He takes a -2 to his attack roll.
Excellent. Okay. The other elf warrior will go and strike out at Izuul with a 24.
What the
Rolled
fuck
very
is
well.
this, Neal?
You rolled well. But did I get it right?
Well, 6 elves.
Yeah, no, that's totally right. They're only level 5. 24 to
it's
hit.
It's a crit. I mean,
It does not clear by. It's a natural 16. Does not clear by.
What in the?
You're level 5, so you get +4 to hit. You got mastery, brings it up to 7.
I'm
You're an
not
elf
level
with a
5.
longsword. You get +8. 2 and 3 is 5 damage to Izuul, Angel of Death. The elf seems pleased with themselves for doing so well.
Are you pleased, Elf? Are you pleased?
Izuul, take your turn.
Leather armor. They're gonna have like 16 decks, aren't they?
They will have 16 dex in a fighting style that gives them +1 to AC for a total of 16 AC. You will slash at them with the flame blade. They will parry, duck, roll, and come up fighting.
You're alright. Well, you got heals, right?
Not if I'm dead.
Yeah.
Well, that might not be an issue. So for me, I cast a spell here. I need that elf to make the one fighting Easwell to make a save at -2.
You want to tell me what spell you're casting?
No.
Fail first.
He might have some thirst. Yeah.
The saving throw for this elf is 14.
That's
drink upon my blood.
Yeah, so the elf has that familiar sensation of like liquid pouring out of
yeah,
its,
and I
out of
just
its
take that
orifices.
away as he goes to like suck my neck. Or
Yeah,
whatever he's trying to
he
do.
can do nothing but attempt to drink any loose liquids for the next. Let me check the duration.
Oh yeah, and I'm just dripping in blood. Neal, doesn't that just look delicious?
1 round per level. So for the next 4 minutes, the elf is thinking that he is dying of thirst and desperately
Feast
attempting to
upon
find
the
loose
angel
fluids
of
to drink.
death. I take my +4 to hit and damage away as he comes in for the lick.
If the roll has failed, the creature must consume any potable liquids it can find.
Are you kidding? The blood of the angel of death? That's so potable.
Although poisons are not considered potable.
Yes. But might not know
Blood
if
is
something
so
is liquid,
nutritious.
or it might not. If it does not know that a liquid is poisoned, it would consider that to be a drinkable liquid.
You know what? I'll be right back. You guys figure.
I'm sorry, Faye. First the butt stuff, and now this.
The elf will go for their water flask at their side before they go for your blood. But you know,
Neal, it's so I have 16 charisma. It should look so delicious.
all right, give me a charisma check for how delicious your blood. Oh my
So
god.
delicious.
Okay, all right, your blood is delicious.
I
on
like
the elf's
expose
turn.
myself. Me and Kale have that PC mind link, and I just like, oh yeah, these gaping wounds you just made, come and get it. And I let them like lick a little bit off of it, and then I bring the sword into their back.
And as it goes
Either
to lick a ice job,
seriousness.
vampire, die, beasts.
Yeah, definitely.
Make your
a vampire.
attack at +4. Just do it. 17's a hit.
Good thing I get the +4 because otherwise I would have missed.
The elf goes to slurp your nips and take 6 points of damage.
Actually 7. I forgot. There's a prayer in there as well
Oh yeah.
because we've got the gods on our side.
8 out of 10 seriousness.
8
Or
out
at
of
least
10.
the only god that matters.
This badly wounded elf has to decide between the wizard and the werewolf-like creature, but the wizard's already wounded and looks like an easier mark.
he
so-
Worth noting that Abaddon is actively fighting him and I am not, so that
He
if
doesn't
that
know I'm a
factors
werewolf.
Yeah, sure, whatever. All the more reason for him to go after Kale then, the spellcaster.
Sure.
Knock him out easy. We'll take a slash at you. 4 and 8 is 12.
That hits. Yeah.
And she will cut you for 4 damage. Minimum damage.
So much
Second
health as well.
attacks. Anyone get a second attack in the party?
I do, and
I
this
don't.
elf doesn't because he's busy slurping my blood.
Yes. 19 will hit.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage to the elf.
Does
who, is
damage
still-
interrupt insatiable thirst, or does he just keep now he's slurping his own blood or something?
I think the elf will try and find another source of water and not kill themselves trying
His own
to
blood.
lick your body.
I guess I cauterize his wounds as soon as they're formed.
Yeah, you do fire damage. So the elf doesn't get a second attack this round. Izul made their second attack. Abaddon, did you get a second attack? No, you're just a cleric.
Cleric, yeah.
Kale doesn't get anything, but this elf will get a second attack and will strike at Kale again. With a natural 19, modified 27, easily a
That's
double
maybe
crit.
gonna kill me.
Triple damage. How much health have you got?
3d8.
Yeah, triple. I have 10 left, so let's see if I die.
Oh, he should be
Triple
alright.
damage?
Yeah, because it
Triple
rolled a
damage.
27 against his 10 AC or something.
I might die here.
No,
So
no,
5,
it's-
2, 2, and 3 is 12 damage.
Okay, so I'm at -2.
Okay.
Shit damage on 3d8, but we'll take it. The spellcaster goes down. The elf whirls to square off with Abaddon. Numbers evened. Initiative.
Oh, that's by weapon, so it's like 5 or something.
I think I keep. Well, he did have a -2 to hit Neal, but I assume that wouldn't have made a difference to the crit.
Right, the 27 would become a 25, which still clears his 10 AC or whatever.
By 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only need to clear by 10 because we only do 3 times damage.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, Izul, you are first.
Yeah. I bring down my divine wrath upon this vampire. Oh God, it's a bloodbath.
But almost a crit, not quite 6.7.
There's a +1 if we haven't nerfed
So
smite
it's a
yet.
22.
We have not.
Yeah. So I think it's a crit, and maybe even +2 damage.
I see.
And if we've
No,
turned him
it's
into
not
a
going to be a
vampire,
crit because if it's 22, it's got to clear AC 16. It's got a
Okay,
natural
no.
18. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
7 damage to the creature.
7. I think 8. We still haven't revisited the smite spell, but it does +1 to damage as we have it currently.
You've not cast it though, right? Oh, no, you have.
I rolled initiative with it. I'll post my text. And,
Sure.
basically gives up a first level spell slot for +1 to hit damage and creates an AoE.
Nice.
Holy. If we've turned him into a vampire, does he take double damage from Radiant?
We don't have radiant damage, but
All right,
okay.
he takes 8. Has he taken 8?
No, he's taken 7. Here is 8.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Yes.
How many rounds does Insatiable Thirst last?
1 round per level?
Yeah, 4 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. The elf will withdraw from you, disengage, whatever you want to call it, and fumble backwards in the direction of the stag while fumbling for their water skin.
Oh, wait, this one? Provoking another OA?
Disengaging.
Oh. You can't disengage if you're Insatiable Thirst.
I don't think you're going to just be like, wah! Like you think you're dying of thirst, but there's also an angel of death who's about to kill you. You know, you're worried about your mortality in both situations.
I'm giving him the blood of life.
He will opt to go drink his own water skin that is on the stag that doesn't provoke attacks.
Wait, what did he
opportunity
drink
at +4.
last round?
Licked your nips.
That was 2 rounds ago.
That was last
he
round.
drank last round he drank his own blood.
No, there's only been 1 round of insatiable thirst.
I think there's been 2, but anyways.
1.
Let's see. Uncontrollable desire to drink. It failed. Must consume any potable liquids. Yeah, can do nothing but drink and look for liquids to drink. There's liquids right here.
He's going for his water skin on the stag, Ryan. I think that's
All right.
extremely reasonable.
All right.
Disengaging, going for the water skin. You can follow suit if you want, or you can
I'll
turn
go
to fight
help
this dude.
Abaddon.
Okay. Excellent. So that one escapes for the meantime. And then Abaddon's turn. Whoops, nope.
No, the other elf's turn.
Yeah, the other elf. Kale is down. The elf turns to Abaddon, runs you through with a sword. Ooh, maybe 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Excellent. The elf's sword runs red with blood as it hits you for 11 damage.
What?
8 plus
Okay.
3 is 11.
Nice roll, Neal.
Abaddon, take your turn.
Did you take the -2 to hit from him? Still would have hit, right? You said he got a 20.
25?
No, you said 20. You said 25.
I don't remember what I
just
rolled.
doesn't-
I look at the dice, I do the math, I move on.
19.
You also created these level 5 elf NPCs.
You guys wanted to wander around the woods shouting for elves. I mean,
6
everyone's
damage.
responsible for this nightmare.
Not Greg and Faye. They're just poor innocent bystanders.
Except for the nightmare wish.
Held captive by the...
Reality, this is
By the
just a
stream.
nightmare situation that Nyx has created for you people.
Neal, what happens if I roll
Just
the
a
extra
dream.
attack on my flail?
Get an extra attack, right?
No, because it's up. This is like affecting him.
Oh,
As if
So he
he
gets one less
loses
attack,
an attack.
right? Loses
Yeah.
an attack. That seems fair.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
want him
guess
to
that
lose an
seems fair.
attack and take -1 to hit.
Yep. Okay.
So he doesn't get his second attack this round. Would he have
He-
gotten a second attack this
No,
round?
it's
No,
next
no.
round. He would get 2 attacks
So he
next
gets-
round.
He gets
so
one attack next round instead of
next
2.
round instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And second attacks for anyone here, but I don't think anyone
Nope.
gets second attacks. So initiative.
All right. I walk up behind this elf and execute him, the one that's fighting. Like he's distracted by Abaddon, and I just chop off his head with a flame blade.
Can I get a roll to hit? Maybe.
Oh, I don't. I'll try again. I go to slit his throat, and he moves, and it's like, wait, come back here.
Are you getting a second attack this round? Right.
At the end of the round, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
But can we get a first attack from you?
That's it. I missed.
Oh, it
see the roll.
hasn't shown up for me yet.
Have you tried
okay, there it
refreshing
is.
your browser?
There it
No,
is.
that was initiative.
Oh, that was initiative.
Both.
Oh, that is initiative.
I rolled a 4 on my initiative and a 7 on my attack roll.
Wow.
It's
okay.
really taking its time on the 7
Very,
for the
very slow,
attack.
yeah.
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
20. is-
Weird. I see it on my end. Does
there
roll
it is.
20 do
It's-
local
it's happening now.
calculations or something?
Your
I
connection
just
to the
got a
server
thing
has been
saying,
interrupted.
yeah, I got that as well.
Oh, mine too.
Refresh.
Yeah, roll 20 is working itself.
Yeah, like
Oh wow, and Abaddon's
There
initiative's
it
coming
is.
through. There's Azul's
Oh,
attack.
I see it.
I see it now, yeah.
I must be on the
Nice.
good seed because everything's working as intended over here.
Good seed.
Greg, you'll just have to narrate the combat then, since you're the only one who sees what's happening.
Right. So Izul went. I think the Insatiable Thirst Elf is
The-
next.
this is
And-
round 3 of Insatiable Thirst.
Yes. And this round,
Yeah.
the elf will be drinking the water skin, hop on the stag, and continue to drink.
No.
Riding into
I'm
the
sick of
distance
luring
on
this
this
Insatiable. It literally says can do nothing but drink.
Yeah,
and
I don't
look
think
for
they have the
drink.
higher capacity of I need to get out of here. Like,
All right, fine.
Victims
It
believe they are
drinks.
dying of thirst, maybe willing to kill for drinkable fluids.
but not able to drink and
Interesting.
ride a horse at the same time.
Why would you
No.
want to ride the horse?
To get the fuck out of
The
this
creature
situation.
can
you
do
could ride the
nothing
horse. I
but
don't think you
drink.
could mount a beast at the same time.
Is
Would you gonna say
mounting-
he can't breathe, Ryan, because it says you can't do anything but drink?
Oh my god.
Wow.
What I'm saying.
I don't think they could mount it is the bigger issue. I don't think they would have the full range of thought of oh, let me just get on this thing and ride away from danger. They're just focusing on drinking water.
All right, that's fine. We're just gonna fight a whole bunch of wizards with insatiable thirst in the near future. We'll be fine.
I
Oh
mean,
my
this
God.
it's a second level spell slot. I mean, Hold Person is way better than this,
Old person is a much better spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
which is a
In
second
that
level free
context,
spell.
what you're saying does make a little bit more sense.
I mean, Hold Person is a bullshit spell to cast on your poor
Yes.
PCs, but anyways. And this is one target, right?
Yes,
one
it's a single
creature.
target spell. The biggest benefit of Insatiable Thirst is that it's my water elemental spell. I have better spells to knock people out with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So-
it drinks. It just drinks from the water skins on the stag, ignoring the fleeing. This other one down here will slash at Abaddon.
No.
with a sword.
Isabel goes first. He got a 4.
I missed.
He missed.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was for last round. I was okay.
No.
Will slash at Abaddon with a sword. 4 and 8 is 12.
Nope.
Ooh, against the armor.
Yep.
Abaddon.
All right, time to put this guy down.
Not
Nope.
today. Not today. Elf will lose their second attack this round, but Izul gets a second attack, I believe.
Yeah, with back attack
15?
and I've already got
16.
prayer. I've already got prayer in there.
Damn.
Unlike these elves, I'm only level 4.
Back
Well, do
attack,
any of his-
though, does not
It's
count
plus-
dex.
Dex,
So
yeah.
So I-
-2 to AC. So
or
14
whatever
AC.
BS fighting style he's got.
That's true. 13
Oh.
AC from back attack.
Minimum 6
And
points of damage.
That
It should be
will
enough.
be enough to bring it
I
down.
finally find his neck with the flame blade and execute him.
Yes, Kale is bleeding out on the ground. The other elf is drinking thirstily. The other elf is held in position, unable to move or act.
Kale's. I'm trained in. I've got my CPR first aid cert. I can look at Kale and gauge how many minutes he's got left. Right? He's like
Yeah,
a -3, -4.
-3.
You're fine. Yeah, I close with the other elves. They've got.
Kale's got a few more
The-
minutes left to live. Let me go fight this person.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it wind? Is it what's the? How much wind is there, Neal?
If I know anything from this mission, never go anywhere alone with the 2 clerics because you're not gonna survive that one. There's no
Wait, is
one's
Abaddon down?
helping
No,
you.
Abaddon's
You
still
can
alive,
see
right?
that.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
You're
It
fine.
is a
Yeah, of course
calm
you are.
day.
All right, I don't get to do a leaping, flying attack, but the Angel of Death strides towards this poor, held scholar who can't move. I guess the insatiable thirst guy. Oh, he can witness the insatiable thirst guy get killed.
You should attack the other elf then.
Yeah, all the elves, right?
Yeah.
They're in
And then, like-
league with necromancers and vampires. This is just
And
the
they
most
attack-
unholy. The elven nation probably needs to be wiped off the face of the earth.
Kale's like lying down, bleeding on the ground, and he goes, Abaddon. And he like pushes the jar over to him. Get the eyes from that diplomat elf. I sensed a kindred spirit in him.
Don't worry. I crouched down. Don't worry, Kale. I'll get this for you.
What a good
All
friend,
right,
Abaddon.
next round.
All right, you slaughter this elf, the insatiable one. I'm assuming
Yeah,
because they can't do
I'm-
anything but drink, so they can't defend themselves. So you auto hit, right?
In combat, you need to.
You would have to roll in combat.
They also
right.
can't breathe because that's also not drinking. So
Oh, come on.
they
You-
All right. I come up to the
Insatiable
diplomats.
thirst was
Breathing
your
is an
favorite-
automatic reflex.
I recall this insatiable thirst being your favorite spell when you were a kid, when you were a teenager.
there are a lot of things that I liked as a teenager that I no longer approve of.
All right.
So I will go up to the diplomat elf, standing in front of him, proudly clutching my Malchus holy sigil and showing it to him. And I can see his eyes flickering in fear as he's held in position. And I draw a dagger from my bag, hold it up to the sun, get the glint. And I go up to him and I open up his eyelids and start prying the fucking dagger behind his eyes to pop them out while he's still alive. And I don't know whether Kale wants the whole cord, but I'll get as much as the cord as I can. Pop it into the
Yeah, you
pop it into
pull
the
the
thing.
eye out so the optical cord is at its like longest section, and then dig back there and chop it off at the very back. Totally.
And then I'll look over to Israel to gauge his reaction to this, and I will.
I think when I see you approach the elf, I assume you've got it covered. Unless the stag is doing something, I'm going to go over to Kale and heal him.
Yeah.
Really
I will,
wondering what my conversation with Martha is like right about now.
Sorry, just to finish,
I'm feeling pretty-
I'll turn into a werewolf and I will kill this guy and eat his heart.
Oh,
Great.
of course.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What do you do with the? Okay, the diplomat is the one you kill and eat after you
Yeah,
remove the
yeah.
eyes.
Well, pluck out his eyeballs. Kale should
Just
be
eat
ready
the
in
whole-
time to do the handoff. You can. I'll go.
Yeah. Oh,
use
I gave the jar to Abaddon, so yeah,
Oh.
Abaddon
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you can put the eyes in the jar.
I've got him. Don't worry.
Yeah,
and
I'll give
someone's got a
cure
healing
light-
spell. Okay.
Yeah, I've got to cure light wounds. I'm not even apologetic. I don't think. I mean, maybe. Right, like we just these are evil elves in league with necromancers. One of them's
One
a
was a
vampire.
vampire. You did the right thing as well.
You're welcome, Martha. Come and please come down and rejuvenate your.
Israel, you did the right thing.
hero.
Now, if you could just put your hand right there and heal the wound. Thank you.
Lower.
The party will make it back to Heatstroke or Hearthome or whatever the fuck this place is called eventually.
I feel so. This whole fight, I've been watching Faye in the camera, just like.
You know what I
is
said
up.
about PvP before? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna be ready. 3 throwing daggers right at the entrance. I'm done with this. Fuck
Why
it,
did we-
let's go. We're gonna have
Oh.
a little arena ourselves, okay? Greg, are you coming? Because I need like a pump spell before this starts.
I feel like we should have gotten like Faye's X card.
Dude, I
Rex
have one
before
X card. I
starting
have
this
like
episode.
a whole fucking deck to show you if you would like to see it.
Does it include loincloth pouches and
It's up there together with you two can lick the angel of death. Suck on this. Other things like that. A little bit lower. Whatever you like.
we're bad. We're bad people.
Bad
sorry.
boys, very bad
sorry.
boys.
Anyways,
Notice.
Sorry for what I did.
anyways, we return to town. Kale is very proudly inspecting his jar of preserved eyeballs.
Not just any eyeballs, elf eyes.
Yes,
Is this
elven
going?
eyeballs.
Can we get an entry on the black market next to halfling feet for elf eyes?
You
Maybe
know,
elf ears.
you got to sell them to someone to be able to set a price. But I think you want
we
them
should have
for
harvested a
yourself.
couple extra eyes.
Yeah, we could have done.
Do you
Oh.
tell Nyx and Raekwon about your activities?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
I don't think Kale explains, but he walks in holding a jar of eyes, very, very happy with his new purchase.
Wait. Did we not pick up the spell book off the wizard?
He wasn't a
There was no
wizard.
spell book. He wasn't a
He was a
wizard.
level 0 sage or something like that.
He was just a
Neal.
elf, just a dude.
He was a level 0 elf escorted by like 2 members
level guards.
of
Yeah.
elf
And
team
I
6.
held person these level 0 diplomats. Okay.
Hey, at least he didn't run away.
Yeah, that was it. That was the reason.
What about that elk?
We didn't talk about it. I think
Why,
it
you
ran
wanna
away
fry
when you
it
guys
and
got
eat it?
close to
You
it.
wandered
I
off.
bet it's delicious.
Yeah.
Neal, are we gonna be waiting?
No, we got you a
around
new familiar.
Bring the head and mount it over the fireplace. How about that one?
Taxidermed elf elk. There we go.
Oh my god.
Let's, Neal, are we gonna be hanging out in town long enough for Malchus to return to the world?
No, Malchus doesn't come back until December.
Yeah, we got a little while. We'll find
For
something else to do
Christmas.
before then.
Malchus
Just in time for
is
Christmas.
Santa Claus.
He's
confirmed.
bringing nice gifts. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, I do believe the date of Malchus's return is December 21st.
You did this
Yeah.
on purpose, right?
Well, Malchus comes. Arrives at the start of winter.
He's the harbinger of the winter gods.
And Christmas happens to line up with the start of winter.
Mm.
So happens to
pure
coincidentally.
coincidence that
Yes. I mean, with a
Fe-
couple centuries of drifting from bad calendars, but yeah.
I feel like Marcus is gonna be pleased with me. I'm looking forward to him coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I am too. I need to
Yeah.
get these elven eyes set up.
Get them all in, yeah.
Great.
So,
Well,
plug and play.
I do appreciate that there was 3 dead elves, and you could have maybe gotten elven chain. You could have gotten some kind of elven weapon. You could
we
have
didn't
found.
even loot them.
nope.
You just took their eyes.
I don't need elven chain.
We
They were
weren't there
wearing
for
leather
loot.
armor.
You were
They were
there
wearing
delivering divine justice, ridding the world of evil creatures.
I was
Yeah.
there to trade eyeballs, and that elf just wanted to do it the hard way.
Yeah.
Great.
Listen, if they don't believe in capitalism, this is what they get. Free trade on a free market.
I'm just gonna start doling out experience to the party.
Yep. Love it.
Let's see. You fought. Well, you turned and killed an ogre. The chained up zombie doesn't count for shit. You killed the other ogre. Then you killed a bunch of 5th level warriors. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Not all of us. Are we gonna split the XP because we weren't part of that?
Is Faye refusing to accept the experience from those elves?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Neal's
saying
gonna
if
give
you-
it to you, but
If you split it between you guys
if
are
you're
gonna get
morally
more XP for what
opposed-
you've done.
I would just split it between the whole party. That's how we always do it, right?
that's what I
Yeah.
would think, unless Faye is
I mean,
morally opposed.
It's
to
not like I
accepting
got a
that.
chance to say anything about it, So it's not like you asked me not
I
to
mean,
hell no. So
I think by next episode, word of Kale's jar of eyes will probably get back to you, and you can give us a piece of your mind.
You see it next to his replacement watercolor kit. It's just like a jar of eyes sitting on the shelf.
I love the fact that Kale has a replacement watercolor kit.
Oh yeah, I smashed my first one back when Malchus
Yep.
was in the world.
he ruined the first
Oh,
one. Yeah.
right. I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna divide it evenly just to keep everything on the level.
Yeah.
So everyone take home 1,000 experience.
We doing spells and stuff?
Number of hit die.
10 plus 4. 10 plus 4 is 14.
14 times 40.
Can I take prayer and hold person?
Yep.
Let's see. I did a flame blade and a smite in purging the undead, and a granted power, the turn undead.
Mm-hmm.
So is that
That's all legit.
400 experience, I believe?
Well, no, we used that
For
flame blade
wizards,
to kill
it's
the
50
vampire
per
as
level,
well.
right?
Well, I haven't gotten to
The
that.
vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
The elven vampire. The worst.
So I think 400 from the ogres, the elves. I don't know, Neal. Do I get experience for spells cast in those elves? If I think I'm doing divine work, does it count?
Are they like spells to further your ethos?
That's what I was thinking for the ogre stuff, for the undead.
Well, yeah, for the undead is definitely true because the undead is an abomination. The elves,
I feel kind of ashamed of everything that happened with those elves.
I thought you said you were proud of it.
Well, it's what my character would have done.
Yeah, well, if your character's proud of it, then it's fine. You honestly think the elves are an abomination. You don't serve a particular god, though, do you?
No. But vampires and undead are enemies of all the gods.
Yes?
Okay, no, I won't take experience. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll just do regular spell experience or whatever, not furthering.
There is no regular spell experience for clerics. Are we doing something like that?
Yeah, we've been giving clerics spell experience, I believe.
50 per spell level or something?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get level 5. I need to go slay some dragons or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, cool.
Cool. Anyone else want to argue for anything else?
Everyone.
No, I don't think so.
I'm proud of everyone.
I feel sorry for Greg and Anna Sophie for having to sit through a session playing with us.
Don't feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for her, if anything.
Hey, I would like to take a moment to say that I would like to exonerate myself of all responsibility. These jokes were not my making.
You don't feel sorry for putting me
the shit out of this stuff. Honestly, if there's not 10 quotes after this session, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. Are we not getting RP XP, Neal?
True.
I was just gonna hand out. You can argue for like that stuff. What do you want to argue?
I want to argue for making a pendant for
cheese. Oh hell yeah, that's like 500 experience.
And strengthening like our bond together.
We're not sharing that experience with the party, no.
No, that's individual XP.
Oh.
Good role playing.
500 XP to further my ethos. Okay.
Would I get roleplay XP? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. And I'm not sure because it hasn't done anything for me yet. But if anything happens later, do you want to give me XP for the tree fruit later? Or am I just getting RP XP?
I was expecting like permanent stat bonus. I thought it was going to be like +1 to wisdom.
Yeah, that was going to be a con fruit or something.
It's unfortunate that you didn't bring Nyx along because Nyx can now speak the language of fey creatures. That's what the fruit was.
Oh.
It was the like you can talk to
that is
treants.
Adorable.
But you didn't eat it until after the treant left. Yeah. Yeah, it was very much like here's a part of me so we can
right
talk.
Then and there, so
that you can talk to the tree.
So it's not a permanent thing, yeah. It's just a temporary.
No, it is permanent. You now know the language of fey creatures. Well,
that is amazing, actually.
Cool.
Well,
I'm taking that instead of experience then.
Yeah. And the juice.
Should I take any roleplay XP for going to speak with Cheese and trying to like learn more information about spirits in the spirit world and her mentioning just kind of offhand like elves? Elves have a better propensity to see into the world. And I go, oh, sounds like I need some elf.
Yeah, why don't you take 300? That's a great idea. It doesn't save the party, but it directs the party, which is even better.
You do know Infravision is a 3rd level spell.
That's the spell she was going to
give. You just need a little bit of XP, Kale.
That's the spell she was going to give.
The only way you can get XP in this world is tracking down elven longsword specialists and defeating them in combat.
Anyone else want to argue for anything else?
I'm too embarrassed to genuinely ask for XP for torturing the elf while he was still alive, so I'll just say this bit and then I won't say
there wasn't enough. I feel like you glossed over that for all of our sakes, but
yeah.
Okay, well then, we will wrap it up here for the week. Thank you all for coming to play today.
Yeah, and go to Neal's Reddit where Sean will be posting a discussion thread.
Will be, more like already has posted a discussion thread.
Nice.
When are we playing next? Couple weeks?
Couple weeks from now, how about the 21st?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Wait,
I gotta plan around deadlines a little bit this time of year, but the 21st is clean.
Okay.
Yeah, 21st should be okay.
Are we expecting any pandemic tax extensions this time around, or no such luck?
Is
that like yours? Did that just prolong your pain last year?
It was rough last year, yeah. We have a new Congress and a new president, and the chances of them retroactively passing something that affects the current year is quite high. Although I don't believe that you will see pandemic extensions into July like we saw last year. I think that in general, the political climate is to make everything go back to normal as fast as humanly possible. But chances are that somewhere along the line, we're going to see regulation. I mean, honestly, they just passed the COVID relief plan, right? There's going to be tax implications in that bill. There's probably going to be tax implications in future bills. And so, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to all the people that do their tax returns right now, because there's very likely to be something that will affect that going forward.
Mm-hmm. Joy. Anyone want to plug anything before we go?
Yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube. Green Zerg. Thanks, guys.
But
Nice.
Twitch stream, or are you mostly a YouTuber these days?
No. Yeah, the Twitch streams. I assume everyone knows about the Twitch stream, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. I only started it last week. So there's 80 spots left. You know, you might be the lucky 1,000th subscriber. Who knows?
And what happens if they do? You'll cook them a roast and mail it to them?
They get pride in accomplishment.
Yeah, I'll shout them out. That's it. Don't get ahead of yourselves, chat.
You guys can follow Ryan on Twitter. He has the best Twitter feed I've ever seen. It's Goblin with a
It really
zero
is
for the O.
the way Twitter should be used.
It is. It really is.
You should go check out Greg's stream. I guess other days as well, but also on Fridays where we run our playthrough of King of Dragon Pass and try and become the kings of our very land full of squabbling warlike people.
Yes. Maybe one day we'll make a hero quest actually work.
Hey, we got one last time. We're
done
one
it.
for like 13 now.
Yeah.
Hey, those are the British and the American flags. You should probably rotate your mug. There you go.
And that's it.
Yep.
That's it. So we will see you guys in a couple weeks for that. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you
Thanks
later.
for watching.